Where are you now that I need you?
What is going on, guys? It's Plasma here. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how I made this sports edit slash logo, however you want to call it. So, we're going to get right into it. I'm going to show you step by step of what I did. So, first what I did here, I got this high quality image of Odell Beckham. I'll get the same picture for the purpose of this video. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you guys how to get a high quality image first. So you're going to go into Safari or Google, whatever you want. And you're going to search up whatever player you want. I'll just do OBJ on the Browns. You'll click images, of course, and then you're going to click tools. And you're going to make the size large, therefore it's a high quality image. I believe this is the picture I used. It might not be, but it'll work. Yeah, that's the picture. Okay. So what we're going to do here, we're going to open up our new document. We're going to paste that image there. I'm going to put it so that it's fit into the center. Okay, so that looks pretty good to me. Now we're going to make OBJ a skin. If you don't have Topaz Labs, I will put a link in the description on how on the download link. It's free. You just gotta look up like the plugin code and stuff. It's all up on the internet. And yeah, it's pretty easy. So what you want to do here, you want to click filter. Once you have Topaz Labs downloaded, you're gonna click filter, and then click Topaz Labs, Topaz adjust 5. Gonna wait for that to load in. Once that loads in, you want to click on adjust for preset list. I'm going to scroll down to psychedelic. There it is. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to click apply down here. We're going to wait for that to load, and then we're going to go click on Photopop. We're going to make the transparency about 20%. That looks good to me. We're going to click apply right there. Now we're going to click stylize collection over here. We're going to scroll all the way down to vivacious. So we're going to click that. Looks a little weird, so we're going to turn the transparency all the way up to like 90. There we go. That looks cool to me. So we're going to click apply. Then we're going to click OK. And as you can see, we got our skin right there. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to paste this effect here. I will put a PSD of all the effects I used in the description. So I'm gonna paste this effect here. That looks pretty sick so far. So now I put in this other effect. Oh wait, so also guys, you want to make sure the blending option is on overlay, or else it will be like that. You want it to be on overlay so it blends in. I'm also going to make it a little bit higher because there's like a little thing at the top. Okay, one more frame, 2 frames. Okay, perfect. Alright, now we're going to copy this other effects. It's just a copy so it looks a little bit more. So I'm just going to click Command/Control J. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to be copying this effect. Again, I will put a link to all these effects in the description. We'll paste that. It looks a little weird now, but we're going to make a PNG of OBJ once we get all these effects in. And you want to make sure the blend mode is on soft light with opacity 100. Now we're going to copy and paste this over here. Perfect. Again, I want to make sure same settings that I use. And then now we're going to paste this effect. You want to make sure the color overlay is on whatever the color of the player you're using. So for example, browns are orange, so I'm using that. And now you want to make OBJ a PNG. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to disable these layers over here. so that we can get a better look of OBJ. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to right click over here, click on Object Selection Tool, and we're going to highlight around OBJ. If you do not know how to remove the background of an image, I have a more complex tutorial on that before on our YouTube. So make sure to go check that out if you haven't already. So this tool did a pretty good job, but of course we're going to want to clean it up. So we're going to right click over here and click Quick Selection Tool. Okay, so what we're going to do here, we're going to hold Alt. And it went a little too far, so we're just going to click right here. Click right there again. So it looks like it's not getting that part, so we're just going to have a little bit out, and then we'll use the polygonal lasso tool to fix that at the end. Yeah, looks like it's not doing a great job right now. Maybe it's too big. Nah. Yeah, it just doesn't recognize since it's a skin. So it's better to have more out than in, because then you can always change it. Okay, so now that I've selected around them, I'm going to hold Control C and then Control V. So now that we have our PNG, we're going to move this layer to the top over here. And now if we put the effects on, you can see it's a lot better. And we're going to clean up those spots we messed up. So we're going to use the polygonal lasso tool. Click there. I will speed this part up because I'm sure you guys know how to use it. So now we are going to copy and paste the layers that are above OBJ. So I'm going to copy this effect right here, and then Control C, select it on the layer. We're going to paste it. Now we're going to copy this other filter, which puts a little shadow. It's a great effect to use. Look at how much better that looks. I will show you guys how to make the text at the end. So right now I'm going to show you how I made the CC I made. First I used levels. And to do that, you go on, you click on this, you click levels. And you pretty much just want to make it to how you like it. I kind of forget how I did it exactly, so you guys can just copy the CC I used. I like that, so we're going to keep it at that. See a little difference right there. Then we're going to use curves. Again, we're going to click right here, then we're going to click curves. And you're just going to move this thing to how you want it to look, to where you want it to pop out. I like that. See it nice and makes the player pop out a bit. Now we're going to use our gradient map. We're going to click right here again, click gradient map. And what you're going to do is click on this. And what you want to do, you want to click on this, then make the color to what you want. I'm going to do the orange. We'll do this. And then you're going to want to make the other color, whichever other color you want. Black is fine. We're going to click OK. You're going to want to make the blend mode at hue. Look at that difference right there. Makes it look a lot better. Okay, so now we're gonna do brightness / contrast. We're gonna make the brightness like 13 and the contrast like 45. Look at how much better that is. I'm just gonna copy all these into a layer and make it into a folder and make it CC so it's a little more organized. You don't have to do that. I just like doing that. And as you can see, there's a big difference. A CC really makes a logo pop out. I always recommend having one in your logo. So now we're last but not least, we're gonna go into Cinema 4D, and we're gonna open up a Lightroom that I made. You can use any text that you want, but for this style I used a Lightroom that I made. So for this Lightroom, I already set it up. If this video gets 100 likes, I will give it away for free. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna click on this, select both layers by holding control and then clicking on that. Make the text whatever you want. Yours fine for this. I have the font as Autumn. I will leave a link to that font in the description. And then of course you're gonna select both of this, make the name what you want. Once you have that, make sure your render settings are in here. Now you're gonna hold Shift and R, and now the text will render out. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna open up that text that we just made. We're going to hold Control / Command A to select the whole layer. Control C. We're going to paste it on right under the CC. I believe that's where we had it. Yes, it is. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy this layer style by right-clicking on the layer, then clicking copy layer style. You guys will have the PSD, so you'll be able to copy that layer style. Then you're going to right click on the text layer, paste the layer style. You want to change, if you have a different team color that you're using for this logo, of course you want to change the colors to that. So you can just click on the color, change it to whatever you want. I always like having outer glow and drop shadow as black. Sometimes I have it as white or a different color. It's all up to you. Now, last but not least, we're just going to resize it to where we like. And I think that looks pretty good to me. That is going to wrap it up for today's tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed. And let me know what tutorial I should do next. And if you have any questions, leave it down in the comments. I'll get back to all of you. Thank you guys for watching. It's Plasma Logos, and I'm out.